The next of newspapers previous belonging by Johnston Click has been provided following they were purchased by JPI Media, a representative told. The again formed business purchased out Johnston Click, editor of the the Scots and the Yorkshire position, next the trial assignment of administrators over on Saturday. Johnston Click told it intended employees would hold their jobs. The paper team put himself up for selling recent monthly. Johnston Click was one of the greatest regional and provincial paper organisations in the UK, but had debts of £20 that were due for payment in June following year. Its head execution, David Tsar, previous told the obligation had restricted us and how no of the giving they had acquired for the company was quite to return it. Mr. Tsar, who is now the new head execution of JPI Media, told the selling was an essential one for the Johnston Click business community as it ensures how operative can go on as regular, in employees' rights kept, suppliers pay and newspapers published. He told it would attention on enabling the team's titles extended to issue this top quality journalistic we are named for and that has never been more than essential. And John Ensall, CEO of JPI Media, told, in the lack of else finance decision creature accessible for the industry, we are happy to include achieved the treaty to purchase Johnston Click, to defend the importance of the industry, retain jobs and enable for the continuous publishing of its websites and newspapers. He told how as portion of the transactions, it had diminished obligation levels considerably and would put £35 in the industry. Meantime, the Domestic Association of Journalists has told it has considerable concerns on the length-term intentions of the newspaper's new owners. The association is needing a obligation how the is not a transfer guideline to a cut-up of the team reasoned by property stripping quite rather than a obligation to journalistic and publication. The NUJ is anticipated to encounter Johnston Click control on Monday. Johnston Click had titles cover more than rather than 200 locations of Scotland and Northern Ireland to the southward of England. It was based in Falkirk in 1767, and list on the London Stockpile exchanging in 1988, increasing via acquisitions. The that was at first start up in 2012 and sells for 60p on weekdays and £1 on Saturdays, was seen as the jewelry in the corona of its papers. In its newest results, Johnston Click informed a 10% drop in rental income for the at first part of 2018. It swung behind to a income of £1 for the 6-month time, but the was mostly due to a off-account profit of £1. In September, the written a year-on-year circulating fall of 9% to 242,408 copies.